Hello, everybody, and welcome to Devis Scottus Day 16. Our challenge for today is to rewrite an ending to a story that we love. Now, this is my third time recording this, so I am going to be very concise and to the point because we are talking about something I love, Fallout, and I ramble far too much, and I'm getting lost in the context things and just derailing myself talking about other shit that's not relevant to this. So I am going to focus hardcore on what is important so that this video isn't completely ass. So, Fallout 3 is the game I am going to rewrite the ending for. Fallout 3 story has you waking or living your entire life in a vault. Your dad leaves to go turn on this purifier that's going to bring clean water to the wasteland. You chase your dad out of there to go find him. Through trial and error, you eventually find him. He gets back to the project of trying to turn on this purifier. It's still not working yet. He sends you to go find something. Then the Enclave show up, which are the bad guys in this game. They ask your father to turn on the purifier for them so that they can use it for themselves. Your father says, no, you guys are bad guys. I'm not going to turn it on for you. And your father then decides that he's going to flood the room with radiation, getting rid of himself and the Enclave in the area so that they don't gain control of it. The main bad guy, Enclave guy, survives this and just goes back to doing his plan. And your father is gone. Goodbye, no longer around, and you flee fighting through soldiers to get to the Brotherhood of Steel. The Brotherhood of Steel are supposed to be the good guys in this game. They are not normally good guys, they are just good guys in this game. They are also at a civil war within their ranks, and they have a counterpart that is the Defectors, called the Defenders. That's not going to be relevant yet. It's going to be relevant later, which is why I'm telling you it now. So, you flee to the Brotherhood. The Enclave currently control the purifier. Then you go get the missing piece of the purifier that you need to get it operational. When you do that, the Enclave capture you. They let you go, and then you fight the Enclave with the Brotherhood, take over the purifier, and then you are going to activate it, and you either die or you send someone else in to die. Then the DLC happens, and then you no longer die or send someone else in to die. You instead wake up a week later and you go finish off the Enclave once and for all. In my proposed ending, we are going to go back to the moment where the Enclave take over the purifier right after your father dies, and you go to the Brotherhood. So you tell the Brotherhood that the Enclave are taking over the purifier. They, instead of just sitting around waiting for you to find the final piece, decide, no, we can't let them have that, and they go fight the Enclave immediately. So now both those two sides are fighting over the purifier, and it's war in that area. Nobody has control of it yet, but they are continuing to fight over it. Meanwhile, you're going to go retrieve that broken piece of the purifier that you need. It's not a broken piece. I'm simplifying and speeding things up. I know the game. I want to be very clear about that. I'm very passionate about this. I am trying to save time here. So you go to get the Garden of Eden creation kit. Yes, I know what it's called. To fix the purifier, and you are captured by the Enclave. Now, instead of this time of them just letting you go and, trying to kill you and stuff, they actually give you the option to join them, which works because they already are bringing other people outside their ranks into the organization. People that were on your father's team working with the purifier into their ranks. You are, one, a vault dweller. Two, are someone who fought their way through a bunch of soldiers previously. Three, are the child of the man that has built the machine that they want working. There is tons of reasons to bring you on board their ranks. So let's say that they give you the option. Now, they are still the bad option of the game. They are undeniably the bad guys in that game, but they give you the option, and there's a degree of how evil you want to be, because there is a also robot president within the Enclave that wants you to poison the water supply, killing a lot of people. You can choose whether or not you do that within the Enclave ending, but only if you do the Enclave ending. So you still have the option for the Brotherhood ending, you still have the option, and now you have the option of the Enclave ending. Whoever you decide to support will both be going to go fight each other at that purifier. Now, depending on who you join, different things will happen. If you join the Brotherhood like you can in the normal game, you will still have the giant low robot known as Liberty Prime joining you for the fight. He's going to kick ass, and the normal ending will play out how it will. However, if you join the Enclave this time, you see Liberty Prime coming, realize that you need to deal with that on the battlefield as it is killing all of your men, and are told to activate. You go to activate the orbital payload that the Enclave has that we only see in the DLC later. You use it here to get rid of the robot now, like they do at the beginning of that DLC. You get rid of it now. Just do not deal with that. So you get rid of the robot then, you beat the Brotherhood, and then you activate the Purifier. Same ending kind of plays out, and then you get to the DLC. So DLC time, normally you'd wake up in the Brotherhood bunker, but this time, depending on the route you take, you'd also end up in the Enclave bunker. Now, I'm not going to explain a lot of the Brotherhood side going forward, because the Brotherhood side is going to play out as normal DLC would. If you're curious about that, you can look it up on your own. On the Enclave side of things, you get into the DLC, you wake up and are told that the Defenders, the people from earlier, that's why I brought this up, and the remaining Brotherhood have rejoined to form a stronger front to fight the Enclave in the area, and that they are now assaulting Adams Air Force Base, which has the mobile base crawler where you activated the orbital payload at the end of the base game. So now you have to fight them off, who have taken over the base crawler and are actively trying to crack into it to take control of that orbital payload thing and unleash it upon the Enclave. So you have to fight your way through, kind of mirroring how Broken Steel would normally work for people that do know how that DLC plays out. And then you eventually beat the Brotherhood, which is actually gonna be a fun thing, because so in the base game of Fallout 3, you go into the Purifier, and Colonel Autumn, the leader of the Enclave, is the last person you fight there, and you can either kill him or let him go, and then you deal with that, and he doesn't show up ever again, even if you spare him. But in the Enclave route, I want to say that Sarah Lyons is the one there. So you kill Sarah Lyons, who, if you played the base game, is kind of an ally early on, so that when we get to the DLC time, at the end of the DLC, instead of fighting Enclave Sigma Squad, which they are called Sigma Squad, which I think is really funny, instead of fighting them at the end, you actually get a more powerful moment, because now you are fighting Elder Owen Lyons, her father, at the end, who basically confronts you saying, like, you killed my daughter. I am going to get rid of everything that you care about, or something like that. I don't write dialogue. Point is that it has a more fun kind of end boss than just a generic person called Squad Leader. And that's my proposed ending change to Fallout 3. This one will be much better than the other two I recorded, because Jesus Christ, I get too lost and I ramble too much on Fallout. I hope this one came out alright, actually. I know it came out better than the other two, but I hope this one came out good too, because I love Fallout so much, and I'm so passionate about it, and I cut out so much stuff because I'm trying to make this digestible. Thank you and goodbye.